Hey, I am Tyler Breeze. We're here with you, RetroGuy Wrestling. Here's the Season 1 recap of Season 1 before Season 2 hits of RetroGuy Wrestling. So yeah, here's a recap. On the first episode of RetroGuy Wrestling, Gunther versus Hulk Hogan. A feud that would last for quite a while and is still going on, for dominance over the World Heavyweight Championship of RetroGuy Wrestling. Triple H and Seth Rollins represent Evolution. But here's the problem, they're having issues, and after fighting each other, they broke up and split ways and started beating each other up physically and emotionally. Undertaker arrives, and Stone Cold and Undertaker fight over control of the undisputed WWE Championship of RetroGuy Wrestling. I know, crazy, they would fight over and over again. Undertaker employing more and more tactics and saying that he's going to judge RetroGuy Wrestling as a whole. It wouldn't be long until Gunther, the World Heavyweight Champion, fought Stone Cold, the undisputed WWE Champion, for control of both, which would end in a dramatic tie. I know, quite crazy. This event will also be the first two-match special event, which hosted two matches instead of the usual one. I then bribed the falling tag team over here, Triple H and Seth Rollins, to become a tag team again, because I needed them to be in the tag team, division. There's not enough tag teams in there in the first place, so I kind of needed some help on that. They broke up and Seth Rollins got injured by Triple H. Then Hulk Hogan went on a rant against the rest of Imperium and targeted their members in hopes of fighting Gunther one day for revenge. Episode 10 was RetroGuy Wrestling's first special event, the Royal Rumble, in which Undertaker won after beating many other participants. Whoever won became undisputed champion and will get to challenge a champion of their choice at Retromania, which would come at episode 20. At the jail match, to get to the jail match at episode 18, people competed in qualifiers matches to see who can qualify for the match and get a spot at Retromania as one of its main events, which would be a huge chance for some of these superstars here. On episode 19, Cowboy Bob Orton, which just debuted, took down Cody Rhodes and got the amateur championship belt in that fight. LA Knight came out and claimed that they were old enemies from a rival promotion, which they used to work out together, and now they're still enemies. LA Knight proposed a contract for next episode's Retromania one-on-one match, but then Roman Reigns signed it, turned into a triple threat match at Retromania instead. Retromania started, and for its first match, a championship match between Hulk Hogan and Bret the Hitman Hart for the Retro Championship, the highest belt, to see who would control the business, basically. Yeah, this would be a huge turning point, but unfortunately Hulk Hogan did not win. At Retromania is a triple threat match, LA Knight versus Cowboy Bob Orton versus Roman Reigns for the amateur title, in which LA Knight won the title from Cowboy Bob Orton and shook hands with Cowboy Bob Orton, finally settling the rivalry. The main event was a steel cage match between Gunther and Undertaker for all the titles in which Undertaker owned, which right now was the undisputed title. So Gunther would also be defending his World Heavyweight Championship title, and Undertaker won through some supernatural means and brainwashed all of Imperium and Cesaro under his new Legion of Doom faction. I, Tyler Breeze, set up a group of the roster to help defend against the Legion of Doom, who are trying to steal the company from me and still are. Then Kane debuted and fought against John Cena. Then Bryan Danielson debuted and fought against Gunther. Then Undertaker and the Legion of Doom got many wins against my group of people. I gave Cody Rhodes the task of creating an unbrainwashing weapon we can use against the Legion of Doom to unbrainwash them. On episode 28, it was the Undertaker and Gunther versus Cody Rhodes and Bret the Hitman Hart, and finally, my guys beat the Legion of Doom in a fight. Then on episode 29, Gunther beat Bret the Hitman Hart for the Retro Championship. And finally, where Season 1 ended, Chaos Rising special event. on episode 30. It was a vehicle fight with Brock Lesnar, Undertaker, and Cody Rhodes and Stone Cold. Stone Cold and Cody Rhodes made an alliance in this fatal 4-way, fought with the vehicles, and they all teamed up to beat up the Undertaker and finally pin him for the 3 count. Stone Cold let himself get pinned by Cody Rhodes, and yes, Cody Rhodes pinned Stone Cold, hopefully ending this rivalry with the Legion of Doom finally sending them off to where they belong, aka the bottom of the roster. So yeah, there was your Season 1 recap. Thanks for watching, and I hope you stay tuned for Season 2 coming out soon.